Hello, and welcome to Eat Your Way to Happiness with me, Bunny Woodcock. Today, ladies, we'll be making a very special Valentine's treat for the man in your life. Decorated Valentine's cakes. For this recipe, it's very simple. You can just bake the standard cake that you'll find in my cookbook, Bunny Bakes Buns. Now, the first thing you need to do, of course, is put the sugar and the butter in the bowl. And we need to give that a good mix up. Now, you can, of course, use a spoon, should you want to. But if you don't, like me, you like to get your hands in, just get your hands in there, because we need to get that into a nice paste. You see that? And once that is in a lovely, lovely, more of a paste, you see, you can start adding in the eggs. 1, 2, and 3. And then get your hands back in. Back in and really feel that. It's going to get nice and mixed up, you see. Now, I don't know about you ladies, but my Harold, he's been very, should we say, elusive lately. Working late, always making up excuses. Now, I know him so well that when he's like that, he's probably planning a surprise for me. Right, nearly there. What we're going to do now is we're going to pop this flour and our cocoa powder. Now, you'll probably find there are some hard bits left in the bottom, so just pop your hand in and work those through. Now, back in with the hands. Oh, lovely. It feels all fluffy now. Like a fluffy cloud. See that? Lovely glob there. Oh, yes. Yes. Very evocative, isn't it? This looks like it's a nice mix now. Now, all you need to do is transfer it into one of these lovely baking tins and then pop it in the oven on gas mark 6 for 20 minutes. So, ladies, here we have them. The cakes out of the oven. They do look a bit flat, but that is intentional. Unlike the time when Marjorie made a soufflé that was flatter than Twiggy's breasts. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut them into little hearts. And I'm going to pop one there. I can't wait to see Harold's face when I show him these. Because, well, he has been rather absent lately. He was on a course recently, taken on a weekend retreat to Paris, no less, by work. A conference on how to file things correctly, which I'm sure will do him no end of good in his job as foreman in a steelworks factory. The last time he went away on a weekend retreat with work, they took him to Venice, and, well, he brought me back a lovely, lovely Venetian box of matches from the hotel. Yes, very, very elegant it was. Oh, look at that. Come out beautifully. Once you're done with your lovely hearts, you're left with the empty spaces where the hearts were. Now, if you know somebody who's single on Valentine's Day, you can always give them these to make them, oh, actually, Quentin, our cameraman, he's single. Aren't you, Quentin? Quentin, been single a long time. Actually, have you ever had a girlfriend, Quentin? No? In fact, he lives with his friend Keith. He's never going to find a girlfriend in that way, is he? No. So, Quentin, what I'll do is I'll give these to you and Keith, and you can take them away and enjoy them on Valentine's Day. Now you have your lovely hearts. We're going to get some butter icing made. So we're going to pop a little bit of butter in the bowl there, get all that in. And, of course, trusty old icing sugar. In it goes. There we go. In it goes. And then, of course, a little bit of vanilla essence. Oh. They look so similar. There we are. There we go. There we are. Lovely. Well, you really do need to get your hands into this. I can smell that sherry. Nobody will mind a little bit of sherry in their love heart, will they? After all, many a romantic evening has been founded on sherry. In fact, my lovely daughter was founded on sherry. Now, once your butter icing is nice and smooth, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the little hearts and pop a little bit. You can use a spoon again, but I prefer my fingers. And just smear it over here. Very tender, very gentle. Well, at least that's how it is with me and Harold. And then grab another heart and pop it on there like that. See that? A creamy love sandwich. I've never been to Paris, actually. Would love to go. I expect it's very lovely. Except the food. And the people. And the language. And the smell. But other than that, I expect it's very romantic. Now we have our lovely little love sandwiches. What we're going to do is we're going to pop butter icing around the edge. Now we are going to pop it in some lovely vermicelli. So I'm going to do a little bit of rolling here. Roll, 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 roll. There we go. Now, ladies, we need to turn them into love hearts. And how are we going to do that? With our leftover butter icing. We're going to pop in a little bit of red food colouring. So, just a touch, just enough to make it nice and pink. There we go. Let's see that. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this with your fingers for obvious reasons, unless you want to look like you've just murdered someone. Of course, some Valentine's days, you might feel like murdering your husband. In which case, put your fingers in. It might be a good alibi. This is where the creative bit comes in. You've got your piping bag full of lovely red icing. We're going to pop little florets all over this chocolate heart. There we go. Right, so let's do that. Beautiful. Isn't that just lovely? Now, what you can also do is pop on some of these little candy hearts that you can find in any good cake making store. You can just pop them on top like that, very delicately. Or, if you prefer, you can just throw them all on. And don't just serve it on any old plate, ladies. No, serve it on a special heart plate. Oh, I think that's Harold. Let's go taste test. Any second now, Harold will be home. Oh, is that him? Not quite. You're not going to come home when I have made such an effort to make you a beautiful cake, Harold. Well, stop you! Oh my goodness, what if something's happened to him? Oh, and I've been sat here just eating cake and shouting about him. Now I've eaten his cake. Oh, maybe if I make 2 more cakes, he'll come home. That's it. I'll make 2 more cakes, ready for when he comes home. He's not coming back, is he? Well, that's fine. That's very fine, Bunny. That's very fine. I'll just pop these in a little bit of cling film and then go to bed, and I'll see him in the morning. What's that? What's this? Bunny. For my beautiful wife on Valentine's Day. Dearest darling Bunny, meet me at 7:30 p.m. at Luciano's for a romantic... What time is it? 10:30.